Before the seeding, there has to be a serious amount of preparatory work on the fertile land in Valencia, Spain, to ensure that our tiger nuts are the very best quality. The soil has to remain spongy, very loose, and well leveled. To make this happen, the planting machinery and equipment has to be lightweight to avoid compacting the soil, which of course could inhibit natural growth. Our tiger nuts are planted between April and May every year, and as you see, the seeds are planted on ridges, which have a height of roughly 9 inches, and they're planted 2 feet apart. As you may or may not know, our tiger nuts are actually not a nut, but in fact a tuber. And the tuber itself needs a great deal of water throughout its growth to achieve the quality that we insist on. And this is supplied by flooding. So soil humidity must be controlled at all times for the better development of the crop, and that's why the area around Valencia is so perfect to grow our tiger nuts. Every year, harvesting takes place from November through February, but before that can happen, the irrigation is stopped and the plant is left to dry, and when it's completely parched and arid, the part of the plant that's above ground is literally burned off. Once completed, the remaining ashes and debris are cleaned, and the harvesting process can then move forward. To actually harvest tiger nuts, the folks in Spain have created a special combine harvester, which consists of a cutting bar, the width of 2 or 3 ridges. This then cuts the earth, which is placed on a drum with a sieve inside that separates the earth from the tiger nuts. Once the tiger nuts are separated from the earth, they are then placed in a tractor, which transports them to the washing and cleaning area. Before the washing process can start, all of the quality controls are inspected and checked to make sure that all of the tiger nuts will be perfectly cleaned and will finish up in the best condition for our customers. Once the process starts, the tiger nuts lose their roots, the skin is cleaned, and any tubers are removed. The tiger nuts are then deposited on a plain surface, and with the blade of the tractor they are placed in a hopper, which discharges the crop on a conveyor belt that comes out to a drum sieve where the earth is separated from the rest of the material. From this drum they then go into a second drum consisting of 2 concentric elements that separate straw and any thick stones. A third drum removes any hair from the tiger nut, and a shower placed in the central shaft soaks them, and they pass through different exit channels where water is coming out from different angles. This ensures that the tiger nuts are separated from gravel and finally cleaned. Once completely cleaned, the tiger nuts lose moisture by going through a drying process. During this process, the humidity drops from 50 to 11%. Now this process, which usually lasts around 3 months, is done in attics of buildings that are created specifically for this purpose. It's done slowly and carefully to make the tiger nuts achieve their own peculiar characteristics, and this is the same way that it's been done for centuries. During this operation, the tubers are continuously and lovingly turned over with care to achieve a uniform drying. Once dried, the cleaning and sorting of tiger nuts begins. This is to eliminate impurities and bad or small undersized tiger nuts. And finally, an additional manual selection is conducted by experts who have an eye for the perfect tiger nut. So that's all you'll get from us: perfect, supreme peeled, or premium tiger nuts. And that's what you get in your bag of tiger nuts, a superfood snack full of natural goodness.